At the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
And he rifles one that's intercepted.
To the crib! Let's go!
It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
2 pick sixes.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
It ain't even been a minute
Make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
No.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Darnold. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe.
Back shoulder.
He's got a Jets touchdown. Demaryius Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Here's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Drake. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick.
Oh, my God.
Almost intercepted.
That was another
It
pick
would have
six
been his
distraction.
second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh, boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated.
In jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. To throw, Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Brandon Copeland. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Pick.
Picked off at about the 31. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Nick Perry. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the pressure gets to him again. Raekwon McMillan able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? He's thrown 3. Do you take the offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley.
Try to give me another one. Trying too hard.
9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Kaepernick now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Jamal.
And it's going to be intercepted. Jamal.
He said that, right?
Close safety. And a big turnover there.
I keep
These
getting
guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Don't get nervous.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career. And why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Barry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Barry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Darnold now to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I threw a pick. The perfect game.
The 15 to the 16-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check hot route. Hot.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. It's complete to Drake. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Kaepernick to throw again. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
Draco sitting in a book bag. Rat Tat gotta let a kick back.
At halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
bullshit.
The coach.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Kaepernick. And he hits Drake. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. On first down, Drake. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Kaepernick now on first down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Kaepernick going to throw.
He fucking got a touchdown.
Miami. Austin Safarian Jenkins. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And Anderson's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Darnold on first down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Darnold now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing again is Darnold, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So I'm just trying to hit shit.
On first down, Darnold. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for
it's a cold world, real cold world.
Time report, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a route I'm doing.
He's got a man complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
Yeah, you did.
To draw a bit closer. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And it's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18.
You said another one. And I still ain't heard shit about the other one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Nah. We did it just so you couldn't use him. Matter of fact, he's only not activated on your shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, defense all day.
Faking the give, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Come on, boy.
You better be ready.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Darnold from the red zone now. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas the intended target. They'll start the drive with Drake. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Now, Kenyon Drake, he was kind of underutilized last year when Adam Gase was head coach. Only 7 starts, but now he's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities a season ago. 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Going deep here for Park. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Cannon, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 29. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right.
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
From the 36, Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
64, Weeks.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. This one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deep.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
It got his man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will get them 1 closer. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 at a first down. A Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Darnold to throw again. He gets it to Thomas. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Protein spill. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. To throw, Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first and goal, Drake. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
To throw, Kaepernick. Flush to his right. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Kaepernick now on the keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Kaepernick's going to try to sneak it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line. A chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 45 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. There he goes right side, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those in order to put this game away. If you think we're just, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. Huge play at this point in the game. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Darnold now to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, they had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly controlled right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Quinnen Williams in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35. And he'll actually wind up losing about 10 yards here, but no matter, they've got the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. That one complete to Anderson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Yeah. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. I color bright. Yeah. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Yeah, beats, we with the case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Trophies I done grabbed if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the